I was born in Somerset and about half an hour away, I suppose, if that, and grew up on a farm, and then I went and did my journalism training in Plymouth with the Mirror Group. And once I'd finished my training, I wanted to get a job that was not too far from home. And I applied for a job on the Bridport News. I think I fell in love with it pretty much straight away. Even though I was born and brought up a short distance away, the landscape here is very different. And I remember coming here with my mother the day before I started work to have a look at the office from the outside, and we stopped and had a look. And then we went down to West Bay and we walked up East Cliff. And then turning around and looking at West Bay laid out in front of me and the hinterland beyond, it was just absolutely gorgeous. And I thought, yes, I love this place. I can feel at home here. I feel personally that the editor of a local paper should have a strong sense of community and responsibility. There's no point sensationalising things because you can't get away with it, because you live in that community and you live with the people. So I just always felt it was important to record things as accurately and as entertainingly as possible. Somewhere like Bridport, it's got so much going for it, so quirky and interesting, and the way it's developed in the last, well, I suppose it's 30 years I've been involved in the town, which is quite scary, is phenomenal. But it's got that quirkiness, it's got that charm, it's got that fun. And fun to me is really important, and I hopefully sort of injected a bit of fun into the paper, I think. While I was at the Bridport News, we covered the area of West Dorset, so that you've got the agricultural areas and the small villages, and also the coast, including West Bay, where we are at the moment. Being a local newspaper, we were at the centre of things, so people would actually come to us with stories. People would ring up, send us letters, more latterly email, and also you just pick up information by being in a shop or a pub, or you just have your ear to the ground. And I remember when I first came here that there were frequently stories about cigarettes being smuggled into West Bay. In fact, I remember them being offered around the local pubs, and I remember who did it, but I couldn't possibly comment. But West Bay was always or still is, an interesting place because there's so many different things happening. You've got the boats, the fishermen, the holiday makers, the people who live here all year round. So there's lots going on. Hello Margaret, how are you?
All right, thank you.
How's business? Are you busy?
Very quiet.
Is it? Often I'd say to the chief reporter, just go down to West Bay for an hour and see what you can find, and he'd always come back with something just by talking to people. Can I have a 99, please?
Yes, a plain vanilla or a flavoured one?
Small and flavours. What flavours have you got?
Matcha, cornmeal, coffee, chocolate, lemon, butter.
West Bay. It's a community, it's a village, it's part of Bridport because it's Bridport Harbour. It was called West Bay when the railways came here, and that was the name of the station, and it stuck. It revolves around this harbour with the pleasure craft and a few fishing boats, not many these days, and the piers that jut out to sea. I think it comes into its own in the winter months, really, and in the autumn. It's much quieter, and you can have a lovely walk along the shore and have a paddle, perhaps not a swim. But the sea changes all the time. We've been here for a few minutes, and it reflects the light. You've got the sun going on it, and then the sun goes behind the clouds and the sea changes colour. It changes all the time. It can be dead flat, dead calm. I've been here on some of the highest tides of the year. It's a great place for just soaking up atmosphere and feeling because it changes all the time. But the whole area around Bridport, West Dorset, it's very, very special.